Hello guys, this is ManIkWeet, and why do sheep keep breaking out of their fence? It's really quite annoying. And welcome to another episode of With Crack Tag, because it's based off Feed the Beast, but it's not really Feed the Beast anymore, because they don't update it, and I do. So last episode we went a bit nerdy by having a lot of computers, two to be exact, doing a lot of things. Two things. Like crafting. And to be honest, this one right here, which is supposed to maintain the mercury cells, which it does pretty decently, it's not something that I will keep. And the reason for that is, even though it works good, it also has its flaws. Let's say it requests like 10 mercury and it can only make 1. What will happen? Well, when that happens, it will basically wait for the 10 to be crafted, even though there will only be crafted 1. And then it will request 9. And after the time for 9 should have passed, it will request another 9. And that will continue forever. So eventually it would make more than 64 of these if you get the resources to make the mercury, of course. And that will be stored in your storage cell instead of the storage bus, and it will never be stored in a storage bus again, because that's the way applied energistics works. So yeah, I will go for the easy, boring route, which is just having a precision export bus. Yep. And of course we also did the automatic crafting computer, which is down here, and I made a little adjustment to it, which is oh, interesting. Anyway, it now shows the name of the item it crafts. Let's see why it stopped actually, because I don't know. I really do not know. Let's see. There's a while loop, right? While through craft. Oh yeah, I also changed it to 10 minutes sleep instead of like more. So yeah. Anyway, the way I did the names is inside of the second array for each item, I just added the name, and then over here I let's see, where is it? The convert all to UID, I just added it here, and then it's just a simple print right here. So that's all there is to that, and this should start and loop. Sure. Okay, good. And as you can see, it crafts 50 redstone, 17, 6 copper, etc, etc. It's just a little nice extra, you know, it's better that way. And yeah, that's all there is to it. As you can see, I have a lot of orange or red lights, and that's not good. That's not good at all. And the reason for that is, if I change it to number of items, yeah, you can see that I have quite a lot of, you know, berries and saplings and wood and coal, cobblestone, stuff like that, and that's causing issues in my network. I already lowered the level emitter of the wood to 8,000 instead of 16,000, because 16,000 is a little bit overkill to keep as a buffer, and I did the same thing over here for the nether wart to 512 instead of 1024. So yeah, there's that. It still, however, is not really a good permanent fix. I would like a good permanent fix. Now I have done some research, okay, and I can actually store these, and these ores I am meaning to process, but haven't really gotten to it yet. Let's see. How's my MFSU doing? Yeah, it's being charged again. I would say there's a problem with energy at my base. But anyway, yeah, the solution that I found is using a deep storage unit. This guy, which is it looks expensive to make at first. Like quite you know, quite an advanced recipe, but you do get 4 of these, so yes, please give me all those, because they can store pretty much infinite amount of one single item. So let me craft them and I will be back. Okay, so I crafted a few of these deep storage units, and I also prepared a place for them. Of course, I always prepare my places, because that's what I like to do. And yeah, it's time to place them. You can use these with a storage bus for the applied energetic system. This is actually going to be a little bit of a problem, so I will be back on that one. Actually, right, this will eventually work. Trust me. That's also the ME cable. That's a piece of wood, so pickaxe doesn't work. Okay. Let's just, I don't know, do that. Sure, that will work. And then take you and do it right here. Get a nice facade and we should be good. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. You can go there and the chest will be here. Or would have been there if I broke the cable. Okay. There we go. So these ME storage buses are going to be... This one can be gone as well, right? No, it can't. Ooh, that's interesting. It cannot be gone. Yeah, see, generally... Whoops, that's the wrong one. I don't really like having loops like that, even though it doesn't really matter having them. But yeah, there's nothing to do about it. Unless I want to move this guy again, which I could do. I could definitely do that. I might. But yeah, these storage buses are supposed to be capable of extracting items and putting items into the deep storage unit. As you can see in this deep storage unit, you can specify what each side does, but why is the charcoal in there? Give me my charcoal back. That's... No, don't do that, no! I guess it just wants to? For no reason? Anyway, there's probably more filled then. I don't care. I don't know. How did I did not hit that, did I? Maybe I did. So, yeah. Even though you can set sides, the storage bus should always work, so, let's give them a priority of like 10, because this is definitely the first place I want these items to be. Because why keep them in your expensive storage cells if you can keep them in some relatively cheap infinite deep storage chests, or whatever they are called, units, I guess. Right, so yeah, let's change all of these to the priority, and this one of course as well. And as you may have already noticed, I got an item in my inventory, and now it's in the deep storage unit. And I should be able to click a single button, and it will only be able to ever put that in. So that's nice. Yeah. So just fill the chest with all of them. Didn't want the charcoal in there, I wanted to, or the coal in there. It's not the charcoal. I have more coal than charcoal because obvious reasons, of course. And that's a random... A wild berry has appeared, basically. And that's not good. Go away. Go. No. Good. No. Just no. I don't know what just happened. Something happened. And it's not cool. Anyway, you... And you... And you... Okay, that's good. That's all good. Here, though. Not sure if I want nether wart in there, but I guess it doesn't hurt. It does hurt. Okay. Just put some... There you go. Okay. And then you... And in here, let's just do this the proper way, just so it doesn't mess up with nether wart. Nether wart should really, like, get out of my way and stuff. And let me guess, nether wart, of course. Okay, so before I continue anything, I will just set up all these buses, because apparently nether wart really likes to be in my way. And I had 12 items, but I'll figure that out later, I guess. So you are correct. Oh, of course, they all are correct now. So I just have to take all the nether wart out, because the system somehow likes to put nether wart in about everything. A lot of it. Okay. And of course I can just get rid of you and get rid of you and you, and that's probably bad what I'm doing right now, but oh well, I guess. Yeah, it is bad, but I'm a bit repetitive maybe. I should have kept one of these cables. So yeah, I'll go grab that cable and instantly see which one of the items I forgot, because, you know, looks like these berries. Okay, and I want one of these cables. Thank you, kind sir. Because obviously I want to move all the items, and if I don't, well, I might have issues, troubles, etc. I did not forget that berry. Whatever. Whatever, just whatever. I don't care even. I don't even care anymore. Okay, you and then you, and move stacks at a time. Let's see, that's the east side, so east is in. There you go. Beautiful. So I will do that for all of these chests, including the one I managed to miss out or something, and I will be back. And I'm done. So yeah, nice. Okay, I was not done. I mean, I wanted to change all of these to be input instead of just, you know, output, because it looks nice. And all of you are in, of course. Yes, please. Did this one fail? I did not fail this one. I can do it manually later or something, I don't know. Or care. So, other than that, I added 2 more MFEs over here. As you can see. I moved the induction furnace over because it was in my way. And why is it so bright here? I mean, it's not this torch. I mean, that couldn't reach, could it? No, it's definitely not that torch. So how did I do that? Haha, this is why I love Forge multiparts. As you can see, there's a torch behind the cover and it's perfectly smooth. It's awesome. So I added these 2 extra MFEs so that the industrial blast furnace and the electrolyzer and the 2 grinders and the centrifuges can all run pretty much at the same time, because that's nicer. So yeah, I did that, and I think it would, yeah, I can do that now. I can remove the level emitter from the wood farm. I mean, it doesn't matter how much wood I get anymore, and that's because of the sludge, don't worry. Because I can store infinite amount of, or well, near infinite amount of wood. So I will do the same thing on this guy. Or, no, I shouldn't. I should not. This kind of confused me, because this was the nether wart was the one that always went into one of these chests for, or the storage buses for whatever reason. But no, that's not the one that can be done infinitely. But the wood can definitely be. And as you can see over here, all of these are nearly empty, really. So there's a trick you can use to kind of fix it up a little bit. I mean, why not go ahead and just store as much as you can into a single storage cell, right? So it should be filling up right now, or not. Okay, so one more. I generally take the one with the least amount of types. Oh, it's actually... In the past, this device used to be a lot faster, but oh, of course, it's using these. That's not good. Let's not do that, okay? So, at least I got 3 empty ones. That's nice. Go ahead, please. Yeah, that works. So it's a little bit slower, I guess, but I generally do this to get all the same item types back into one storage cell, because, yeah, that's generally... It makes sure that it doesn't, you know, overuse them, and it isn't all like spread, and if one is full, it's definitely full in the most efficient way, you know, kind of like that. So, okay. Let's see how long this takes. Because as you can see right now, there's 63 types in it, but there's still space for more of one of these types, right? Same for this one, and this one is actually perfectly full. You just saw this one rising because in one of these storage cells, apparently there was still a little bit of one of these types. So it's better to have all of them into one cell, of course. So yeah, same deal here. And there isn't much types in here, is there? A little bit, but yeah. This generally gives you cells that are more efficiently filled. Basically, you don't want them to be fragmented, and this is kind of a way to defragment it. So yeah, very nice. As you can see now, I got 3 perfectly empty storage cells and 1 that has a little bit in it. So that's really nice, I think. Yeah, and this one is... I should probably set the priority to 2 so it doesn't like go in here. And we should be good, really. Wood farm is finally looking a bit pretty instead of the ugly single layer of wood. It just gives a nice layer of saplings eventually. That's the idea, at least. So that will be nice. Yeah. So actually, in a really short amount of time, 1 episode, a lot of small little annoying things have been fixed, and I really like that. So yeah, that was definitely worth it. Definitely worth a little bit of storage cells and buses. I mean, it's cheap. You can definitely see this as the most cheap way to store a lot of items. I mean, GregTech has an infinite chest as well, but that one takes... oh man, no, that takes too much. So yeah, nice. Let's see. What do we want to do else? Maybe something with that, because I haven't really done anything with it yet. So, what is this about? Well, that's a very good question. What is this about? Well, this is about having a protective case, because this is warded glass and warded stone, which does not have a chance to be broken. It can be broken, but it would be instantly replaced, unless of course you use a wand, which makes it break instantly. If you are on a server, different players cannot break this, so I actually need some more of it to finish it off, or cap it off I should say, probably. Or stuff the hole, I don't know. Ward it, please, 2 of you, thank you. So in here, I would like to, if you can remember, store one of these magical crystals from the end, if possible, that is. So yeah, if I can do that, that would be cool. Right? And they are quite fragile in that as soon as you touch them with your fist or with an explosion, they blow up. And that's not cool. So I want to have as much protection as possible. Now this is not going to protect them from explosions, sadly enough. The blocks inside would be protected, but you would still be damaged. So yeah, that's not cool. But I can't really work around that, because a nuke is technically an explosion too, and that has a giant range, or you know what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, I got a linking book, which has a very good reason, because we are going to the end, and then we will use these crystals and this book receptacle, which is 8 crystals, to kind of make a portal back to the overworld, so that... actually I should do this. So that we can move the crystal. So I'll be back once I have done that. And actually I will also craft some pistons, because those are needed. Yep, I'll be back. Okay, so let's enter the end once again. And yeah, I never made it safe, but really, you don't need to, because the dragon is gone, and other than that, there's not really a threat anywhere. So yeah. Let's see, the crystal's over here, as marked by this convenient waypoint, which I definitely placed. So, yeah, here we are going to do our magic, really. So, let's build it a little bit higher. Okay, get a nice little frame around it. I think I want the inside to be 3 by 3, sure, why not? Get a book receptacle on it, and a single piston Even though I said I would craft multiple pistons, I only crafted one because that's me. So I can use that. Okay, so this might or might not burn me. And the text glitching out at the top left will have to be for a while. Because this ender crystal is trying to spawn a fire each and every single tick in this world. So that means 20 times per second it will try and make a fire. And you can also see that it doesn't really move very smoothly. Ow, it moves, but not very smoothly. So something to watch out for. But yeah, let's get this guy on top of the piston. And you can see this flashing right now, which is the fire being made and the fire being extinguished exactly at the same time. Okay, so now it's more or less right above the piston, and with a little bit of luck I can insert the book. Yes, I can. This gives a little bit of a funny effect inside the portal. As you can see, the portal is not exactly happy about it, but it's not broken, so let's teleport it, right? That didn't work, because... oh, that's nice. Well, it's not nice, but that's interesting at least. Okay, there we go. That's better. It the ender crystal knows how to break things. And Enderman, shut up. I really hate that bug and it should be fixed. Okay, so now we are inside the ender crystal, but as you can see, there is no fire. And that would cause insane frame rate lag. So you should definitely make sure to get a fire. As you can see, there's like 120 chunk updates, even though it should only make like 40. But yeah, the way to get it kind of aligned properly is just fly up and then fly down again, and it should be good. Ooh, but I kind of messed up, really, because now it's not centered. Let's see what I can do about that. Because I want it to be centered perfectly, like, yes, perfectly. Perfectly. Let's fix that. Okay, so I could teleport it back to the end and then back to here again, but I don't think that's really a good idea. Well, maybe. But the better idea is to make an intralinking book, which is basically a linking book that goes in the same dimension. As you can see over here, this book goes to there, right? And I can't click it. There's just no way. So you can use dusts, and I apparently used all 4 of them, or all 40 of them, which I didn't really mean to do. And that will give you a pretty solid chance of having an intralinking book. So yeah, we should be good on that, I think, I hope, maybe, perhaps, possibly. So yeah, as you can see, intralinking, nice. So let's get the position of it right this time, because that would be nice. And I'm on fire. That's okay. I can handle a little bit of fire. And we should be really... ow, 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 ow. Careful with this, because it can blow up with a single hit, a single touch, and it will blow up. And this is fake fire that you see at the moment, because that's also a nice thing the ender crystal does for you. Because ender crystal is such a nice guy. Okay, so we have a linking book right now, and it should go to here. Beautiful. Okay, where's the book? No, seriously, where's the book? Oh my god. No! Give me the book! Stop being glitchy. Hey. Thank you. Which one is the right one? The one that works, of course. Okay, so as you can see at the coordinates right now, it's perfectly aligned. So that's good. That's very good. Let's make a crystal and fix this whole thing again. Or actually, let's make the portal, I mean, of course. What else? Get a piston, fix the portal, move the thingy through it, and be happy about it. That's the ultimate goal, at least. Just something like this would be good, I guess. Yeah, why not? Why not, right? I mean, having an ender crystal at your base is, of course, one of the coolest things that you can have. So I definitely want it, and I want it to be perfect, because I don't really have big versions or whatever you call it of OCD, but a little bit, yeah, everybody has a little bit of OCD. So I hope this works. No, it doesn't. Have to fly up. Have to fall down. And it's right. Good. Right enough, anyway. Yeah, let's get you and get the right book. This is the right book. And whoop. Didn't work. Lovely. There you go. Or wait, what? I don't. How does? Wait, let me relog for a second. Because it might have been desynchronized. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. So now we just have to go through the portal ourselves because we want to be aligned this time. If we move this guy up and down. And yeah. Very important, otherwise it's not perfectly centered. And I want it to be perfectly centered, so yeah. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't mean to do that. I messed up. Great. I stressed out, okay? I stressed out. Okay. This is not working like I wanted it to work, but we're getting there. Someday. Hopefully. Possibly. Perhaps. The real issue? I can see. Okay, press G and then go up. Okay, so now it should be perfectly centered. Am I right? Looks like I am right. Awesome! So now we have a perfectly centered, not laggy, ender crystal at our base, which is perfectly protected from everything like mobs, basically, because I probably won't ever touch it. It's not protected from TNT, but you can do that with different blocks, I guess, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. So that's cool. Let's see. What else? What else? By the way, this has a perfect, beautiful view from, like, my door or something. I will just be like, it's a good day to wake up and... Oh, yes, that's a beautiful rubber tree. So that didn't really work, but I will probably move those rubber trees around and see this beautiful crystal. Yeah, that's the idea, at least. And it turns out that even though this ender crystal is beautiful, it did take a lot of time off this episode, which means it's time to wrap up. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, etc., be sure to leave them in the comment section. This was ManIkWeet. We got a beautiful ender crystal and a beautiful looking wood farm instead of a lump of wood at the bottom. And perfectly stored applied energetic system. And yeah, that's it. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye!